Almond we have here today. Thank you for joining us again from Smartline. You are the business owner there of your office, and we're talking today about credit checks. It's a short and sharp video today, and I'd like you to perhaps take us through the process, the credit check process, and what red flags people are or the banks are looking for, and how people can prepare.
Yeah, look, I think over the past 6 to 12 months, banks have become more aware or wanted to become more aware of what outstanding liabilities clients do have, and if they have had any default or late repayments or arrears on any of those liabilities that are outstanding. So
they really do go down into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, certainly. So I think if you've got any doubt around what you may have had in the past or you've got now, we need to just have a conversation about that now before we look to lodge with a bank. In a way in which we can confirm that really is around going and performing a credit check, and I can do that on behalf of any of our clients with written consent, and then we go and ensure that any active liabilities, they can be credit cards, store cards, car loans, home loans, whatever it may be, are fully disclosed. And that's one thing that banks these days are really conscious around is we may go, yeah, exactly right. And I think they want to know that anything that I disclose for you, for example, Tonya, around your liabilities is actually active, or is it not? Are you disclosing everything? So I think a lot of the time we see banks that will uncover liabilities which are not disclosed, but they're not necessarily ones that clients are aware of. They may have had them, I've had an example of someone that got a store credit card 15 years ago when they got married and paid it off within 6 months and then forgot about it. So those things will sit on your credit report. So if they're active and not being closed, they do. So they sometimes can cause an issue when going through this, because banks in some ways, depending on who they are and who the client is, can get a little bit frustrated, if you like, or can potentially think or feel that this may be a sign of things to come for this client going forward. So
you're part of what you do is you ensure that they're not put in that position. You everything, veto everything before.
As best we can. Yeah, as best we can, really. So if you're unsure, we go and do a credit check prior. If it's as we thought, that's fine. But if you genuinely, hand on heart, don't have any other liabilities that you've not disclosed, we then go and lodge your application. And if something does pop up that you weren't aware of, well, then we work through it. But transparency, as you alluded to, is king.
Great. Hey, thanks for your words today. We'll see you again next time.
My pleasure.